Hi, I'm Cider Spider, and I'm setting out to complete 2,000 mentor roulettes in Final Fantasy XIV. This is a queue that includes almost every piece of content in the entire game, where veteran players are grouped with noobs to help guide them. There's no telling what might happen as I take on this challenge 10 roulettes at a time. So, let's get started. Well, today feels like it's gonna be one of those days. I've spent the entire day editing. It is now 1 a.m. and I am about to do 10 mentor roulettes. So late as it is, might as well jump right in and get moving. What's the worst that could happen? Tax evasion? I don't really remember how to do this. I think I just need to Esena, right? Alright, so my heals get turned off after the first phase. What's most important is that I cast a lot of Esenas. I don't think we want to be in front of that. Oh, I guess it don't matter where you stand. Get in range. Oh god. Crap. I mean, I was kind of stun locked there. Like, what really could I have done? Okay. There is no turning back. Quest failed. Okay, that kind of sucked. Might as well do it again. Oh yeah, let's keep DLTs off our guy. Ow. Oh god. Listen, guys, I've never played Monster Hunter before. I don't know what this crap is. What's he doing? I don't like the look of it. Oh, don't look at me. This would be a lot better if I had expedience, I'll tell you that much. Well, our tank's getting bullied. Yeah, pretty sure the meta for this fight is 1 healer, 3 tanks, because tanks just eat that damage and they don't care. And then you really just need the healer to be an Esena bot. Alright, now we're going into phase 2 soon. Pretty soon my heals will be useless.
All creation trembles before my might.
Okay, that sucked. That was the part where, I shouldn't have used chain strat there. When he's in the air like this, we basically just need to, knock him down. Oh my god, I'm stunned. It's good to be liberal with the potions. Don't leave. Okay. Don't leave. Oh my god, why is it always me? Oh, kill him, damage. All the damage. Alright, I think my healing goes to 10%. Yeah, something like that. Hypothetically, Mitt still works though. So I got Illumination and Sacred Soil. Let's, I don't know if the stack marker is actually a stack, honestly. It seems like we're just like soloing it. Yeah, I'm being informed that stacking is not necessary. I haven't done this fight in literally years. Oh my god. Can I get rezzed in here? I think I can, right? Kill him. Kill him until he's dead. If I'd respawned sooner, this wouldn't have been a problem. I'm getting charged. Potion. Come on. Oh my god, I'm stunned. This is like the worst way to start the night, but at least, I feel like I'm learning something here. I mean, to be fair, like, you know, out of all the extreme trials, this is the one you want. It's not really even an extreme. It's extreme in name only. Do auto attacks help knock him down? I don't know, but I'm doing it. Let's keep those Esenas rolling. Alright, we got this. Easy win. Okay, I think I learned everything I needed to know from that, which is good. That means I'll be prepared for the next one. It helps that it was 3 mentors, 1 sprout, so... And this was somebody's 500th mentor roulette. Oh my gosh. I haven't even hit 100 yet. But look, I got Rathalos scales. Add those to my collection. I was meaning to grind out those glams eventually anyways. Now I'm not gonna have to worry about it. What's next? 4 people. It better not be that same sprout queuing for Wrath X again. Trouble is, if you're free trial, you can't use Party Finder, so if you want to get that Wrath glam, you gotta queue for it. Oh, this is so much worse. Okay, I've informed the tank that the... Oh. I didn't expect that. He came back. I've never... Alright, anyways, yeah, I noticed that I loaded it with 3 sprouts here, so I just let them know that standing in the crystal light is a huge defense buff. Come on, get in the crystal. Don't make me rescue you in here. Man, I'm lagging too. I don't know if it's the tank that's disconnecting or if it's actually me in disguise. It's bad though. Bro. Why is this one so laggy? The last one worked just fine. Let me see if it's just me. As if Dzemael Darkhold wasn't cursed enough. Okay, so the tank is also lagging. It seems me and the tank are both lagging. No word from the DPS, so like their status is as of yet unconfirmed, but I'll just have to keep an extra close eye on things. Art of War is a gain on 1. Wonder if I can sleep these. You think they're sleepable? I guess we'll never know. Actually, I did see the plus sleep status as he was dying. It looks like it would have worked. Alright, the lag is mostly subsided. Let's fish for a critical shield. Oh, I was trying to Sacred Soil, but then I realized I don't actually have that yet. Well, normally I would soil here, but well, this is just an add low lustrate kind of dungeon, I guess. Alright, let's get rid of the defense down. Oh god. Oh god, wait. 1 Adlo, 1 Art of War. 1 Adlo, 1 Art of War. Alright, there we go. We got lustrates again. Now I can just spam Art of War. Whee. A disturbing lack of crit Adlos in this dungeon, I must say. Alright, let me put damage over time on everything 1 by 1. I can't wait for Don Trelio to come by and give me a baneful impact. I only got to play with it for like 8 hours, but I miss it so much. Alright, this is one of those bosses that hits forward and backward, so usually if you're meleeing, you want to be on his side. Not that it matters, it's ARR, so even if you do happen to get hit, it's probably not even gonna hurt. But we do have dual pitchforkers on our team, so melee range is very relevant here. I wonder if they've got AoE at this level. Let's go ahead and pass. Okay. If the tank stays in range, well, he didn't, but I did get him with the crit shield. Maybe this will be alright. Sensiline? Bruh. I had to step out, didn't even get the terminal. I'm so sad about that. It was either that or the tank would die, and I felt I probably should not allow that to happen. There we go. Finally a Chad willing to take one for the team. Alright, I'll go take the other one for the team. Alright. It's my favorite fight. Betrayal. Everybody loves Betrayal, but nobody loves him as much as I love him. It's kind of rough doing this fight on double melees because his stupid cleave just hits everybody all the time. Remember when there used to be bosses that would sometimes hit people that weren't the tank? And not as part of a mechanic, just as like an auto attack? I don't have much love for this dungeon, but that's one thing that I do kind of like. You can't just hard lock the tank as your healing target. You gotta pay attention to the DPS as well. There's a lot of stuff down here that just targets anybody. Alright, down goes the idiot. Com goes to the tank for having hilarious internet. There's no loot that I can use, so I'll be on my merry way. I'm hoping the connection holds steady. There's been a lot of DDoS attacks lately. The last reported one was like 3 days ago, but I don't know if it's like ongoing or if it was ever sorted out. Oops, we got a refill. It would be Stone Vigil. What better way to follow up Dzemael Darkhold? Somebody suggested in one of the previous videos that I put a counter on screen of how many times I've done each duty every time I get there. I feel like most dungeons I get are varied enough that that's not really worthwhile. But Cider, the editor spider, will put on screen right here and right now the amount of times I've run Stone Vigil for this roulette series. Oops, I pulled them. We're doing it now. We don't have a choice. Oh, right. Dude, man. What is my kit at this level? No AoE, no Aether Flow. Every time I come here, I forget that I don't have anything because it feels like a level at which you should start to have stuff. I could see why the previous healer quit. I kind of wish they had made it further in the dungeon first, though. I mean, at least I get to skip Chudo Yudo. All my homies hate Chudo Yudo. If there's anything positive at all I can say about this dungeon, it's that just due to the sheer lack of kit that you have here, there is some small amount of challenge to it. I think I've run it so many times that it's basically solved content for me, but if I really think about it, I could see why a noob healer might leave this dungeon after the first boss, because the first couple of pulls here are not walled off at all, and there's those dragons that swoop down and just do extra damage, so if you full pull this place, it can actually be difficult to heal considering, I mean, look at my kit. I don't have anything. I've got Adlo and Physic, and a couple of fairy abilities that are heal over times. You know, other healing jobs might be a little bit better equipped at this level. I don't know offhand, but if you're not an experienced dungeon healer, this place can definitely be a wake-up call, because the damage is on par with a higher level ARR dungeon. But again, my healing kit is just a joke. If you're one of those kids that fell into the physic trap or the free cure trap, then yeah, you just don't have any chance. This is a good time to mention that free cure is a trap. Hey, free cure is a trap. Never fish for free cure. It's not worth it. Saving 15% of your NP or whatever the heck it is on free cure, it's a scam, okay? Just keep lucid dreaming up off cooldown and spam cure 2 in Realm Reborn content. Free cure is a trap. As soon as you get cure 2, you stop using cure 1. No exceptions. I'm sure someone in the comments will list exceptions, but trust me, you don't need it. There's a handful of scenarios where the additional MP that you would save by using Cure 1 instead of Cure 2 might make a marginal difference. But if you're managing your lucid dreaming correctly, it will almost never matter. And if you have to cast so many Cure 2s that you run out of MP with lucid dreaming up, then you've got bigger problems than healing. And you can certifiably blame it on someone else. Any good loot? No. Don't stand there, Celine. She rhyme on my wreath. Till I fey illumination. Whispering dawn. Or both. Illumination would be fine here too. It's a 5% mit, guys. One thing I will say, they nerfed this because of trust, but I like the original version of the ice AoE mechanic. Used to be in this dungeon, when he targets everybody with ice AoEs, it would drop ice on the ground, but it wouldn't go away. And so you had to be careful where you dropped it because you would start to run out of places you could stand. And so while the dragon was doing dives, you had to dodge the AoEs that your party had dropped. Now it's just brain dead. Com goes to the tank. There is shoes. Yay, shoes. Alright, get me out of here. Well, it's been an interesting assortment of duties so far, but they've all been relatively quick, so let's see what we're in for next. Another refill. Oh man! Oh my god. Why is it every dungeon I hate? All in a row. Bro, did they finish the whole dungeon? Why am I refilling it? Wait a minute. There's only one boss left? Now I have to know. I have to ask about this. I need the lore here. We're 30 minutes down the timer here. Okay, I'm finding out in the chat, the healer just went AFK. So, nobody knows what happened. They probably had something IRL they had to deal with, I guess. I'm kind of surprised with a Gunbreaker that they couldn't just no-healer this. Gunbreaker can absolutely no-healer this fight, I think. We got a left-right boss relative. I popped a Seraph expecting that someone was going to get hit by a mechanic, but nobody did. I think the Gunbreaker could have honestly healed this whole fight. We're going to want to stand over here. Can't remember, I think we still take damage on this, even though it's not going to kill us. Let's see if all those mitts were for nothing. Oh, no, we don't take damage at all. So far, I've been, just absolutely obliterating everything in my heal kit, and there's just been almost no damage yet. I think they could have honestly done this without a healer. Hey, why did Oh, he must have died again. Shouldn't have played Forker. It always happens to the Forkers. Well, this was the freest roulette ever. It was faster than some guild hests. All I had to do was the last boss of Isgescope. I thought this was going to be way worse. Alright, easy. Hearing offending, pass. Okay, I guess I'll calm the Forker. It's kind of weird that pitchforks are a weapon in this game, but I don't make the rules. Yeah, that's my fastest one in a while. See what we're in for next. Oh, it's not a refill this time. How fortuitous. This fort is tuitous AF. Oh man. You know how in the intro, the opening bit of this series, it's all hey, this roulette, it's got every piece of content in the game on it. It basically does, or it allegedly does. I'm honestly not convinced that there's more than 5 things on this roulette, because I literally get the same dungeons every week. It's actually shocking how often the same things come up. So let's see, how many times have I run the Sunken Temple of Qarn? Put that one on screen, Cider the idiot editor. Bro, only the tank and the ninja have AoE at this level. Actually, I don't even know if the ninja does. I think ninja gets AoE at that level. But like I said, it's always the Forker. Pitchfork doesn't get AoE at 37, and healer certainly doesn't. Let me try and focus down that B, I guess. There we go. I do think I like the cut of this tank's jib, though. He kind of just does whatever he wants. Oh, wrong button. Okay, I guess we're getting lollipops then. I can't believe they're upgrading Sucker and Dawn Trail to Concitation, I think is the name of the ability. Doesn't exactly have the same ring to it. I'm not going to be able to give people lollipops anymore in 90 plus content. It's going to be Concitation. I just want to deliver dum-dums to the party so that they don't get murdered. What the heck is a Concitation? Sounds like some white mage crap. So game devs don't want you to know this, but yeah, if you don't care about the side rooms, you don't have to stop here. This paladin knows knows it. Look at him, he's just continuing to run. This is the kind of tank I long for in these roulettes. This guy don't give a crap. He's rolling like a steam train with 86 cars behind him. It don't matter if you hit the brakes. It ain't stopping. Park as many school buses on the tracks as you want. The train is arriving on time. Could it be the cat boys are simply built different? I don't think I've ever had a cat boy tank. It's rare that you even see cat boys these days. We lost a lot of them in the Great Male Vieira Wars of 6.0. Speaking of losing things, I just realized my food buff fell off. How embarrassing. Oops, I'm hitting the wrong target. Alright, I gotta be careful I don't lose this guy around the corners, cause break line of sight for too long and he might be screwed. Alright, all I've really got time to do is just DOT everything. I must say though, I'm thoroughly impressed. Usually in these roulettes, the tank is like kind of a weak link. I get a lot of sprout tanks that aren't really that confident with the full pulls, or if they are good at full pulls, they don't know the dungeon that well. That's something I see a lot as well. This is somebody that you could tell has run this thing many times. Yeah, this guy don't care at all. Alright, I found my spot. I'm standing here, I'm not moving. And down it goes. Comm has to go to the tank. Alright, no loot. So we are now halfway done with our roulettes for the week. I'm glad that the first 5 have gone pretty quickly. It's been mostly refills again, and rather short runs at that. But since we are halfway through the video, there's something I've been meaning to do. I keep forgetting in these Mentor Roulette videos to shill my stupid Twitch stream. I don't really do Mentor Roulettes on stream, but we get up to a lot of other shenanigans. It's where I do a majority of my achievement hunting. So if you enjoy the content here on YouTube, you might enjoy watching the show live over on Twitch. The link is in the description. Please consider giving that a follow. But anyway, let's get back to the roulette. Alright, got another cup of tea. Let's do this thing. It's not a refill. Honestly, at this point, I don't know which is worse. So far, all the refill queues have just saved me time. Look at this adorable party. 3 sprouts without job stones. And a Femro tank. These kids are alright in my book. First dungeon though, so no idea what to expect performance-wise. Adventure plate? No plate. Alright, well, better get Physic back on the bar. Well, tank's actually pulling. So far, so good. I'll go grab the memo. Red. I'm pretty confident Celine can heal this whole thing. My goal is to see if I can get through this whole dungeon without casting Physic. Let's see what happens. Well, my tank is at least wearing a full set of Hall of the Novice gear, so I know that she at least knows not to stand in the bad. Press the red coral, switch appears, chopper appears, and then we kill him. Ooh, thigh boots. Oh, now the tank is starting to get it. Look at her just running all the way. Uh-oh, I might have to cast Physic. I honestly think Celine could handle it, but we're gonna play it safe. We'll go easy on these sprouts. I'm not gonna yo-yo them down to the 1 HP. These little babies aren't ready for that yet, I don't think. We'll let them get to Toto Rack before we start hitting them with that. You must save us. Okay, little idiot. Maybe I will. And we open the door. We'll go ahead and just, you know what, I'm just make an executive decision here. Take out the leather daddies guarding the door. I don't think I need to kill them before I can open it, actually. Let's get a head start on that. There we go. Worst leather daddies ever. Alright, fish time. We just gotta beat up Fish Daddy and the day is saved. Okay. Safe to say this day is saved AF. Comm's going to the tank for taking care of business and get me out of here. That was fun. I don't know why noobs are doing their first dungeon at 2:30 a.m., but well, honestly, it kind of sounds like what I did. Welcome to the game, idiots. May your journey be long and interesting. Uh-oh. Oh, speaking of journeys that are long and interesting, my tank is a Femelizin. This is what we call a 5-star pull. Femelizin tank on Mount Gulg, one of the most treacherous dungeons in the game. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. I got Physic on my bar. I wasted my recitation. There we go. Alright, so far so good. Let's fish for crit. So I'm pretty sure with this first pull, that rock will break open just if you approach it. So, like, you don't have to stop where we stopped. But, well, nevertheless, we did. I can't wait to see if we do the full third pull, though, because that one, I think, is actually far worse. The mitigation situation seems to be acceptable. Or you could say that the mitigation situation is up to regulation. I'm a little concerned about this ice mage, though. Oh, here we go. Here's some fire. Alright, maybe I spoke too soon. We got some fire action. Right, time to beat up Holy Cow. Oh, I remember this. It took me so long to figure out what the actual tell was on that mechanic. When I first ran this, I just didn't get it, so I just kept getting shot by it. In hindsight, it seems pretty obvious, huh? Ah, crap. Listen, that one wasn't my fault. Let's see, can I get a free crit here? I really need one. I just used recitation. I mean, second pull is not that bad, so no big deal if I don't fish one, but nope, no luck. I forgot there's a mini boss here. Yes, the GameCube. Gotta fight the old battle box. Remember how they made an X trial of this exact mechanic in Endwalker, and suddenly nobody knew how to do it anymore? What's up with that? This is the same mechanic as X1 in Endwalker. It's the same exact mechanic, just a different coat of paint and more waifu statues. They do look a bit judgy though. Ball. Oh no, it's that one. Okay. Oh my god. Can't believe the black mage survived. But yeah, you gotta admit, they don't look impressed. Can I get these for my house? When's this furniture item coming? Furniture item obtained. 3 busty women that judge you. Take that, idiot. What a square. Alright, here's the pull. The pull. Keep running, keep running, keep running. This is one of those all of your resources required pulls. This is probably a belied pull. Oh, we're not going all the way. I see 2 extra guys up there. I think we could do more. Alright. Not my finest work. I used all my fairy abilities out of order, so had to hard cast some adlos. This is extremely sloppy. No danger of wiping. There's not even a chance. So I've got plenty of resources. I just definitely did not use them efficiently. This is the rest of the pull. We could have done the whole thing, I think. Oh, crap. I must say, though, this is a really long dungeon. Our damage isn't that high, but there's just a lot of stuff in here. But, I mean, this is a story dungeon, so... Hey, what do you know? It's Scathach. And just because I said that, there's gonna be like 3 comments telling me how to pronounce Scathach. You could take that and put it right next to your GIFs. I don't speak Jalic. Who do you think designed this rig, though? She's from Dunscath. Probably pronouncing that wrong, too. Don't care. Dunscath, right? So, Void Queen. Other than a Cloud of Darkness, Scathach was the most powerful Void set we had encountered up to that point, right? Very, very powerful. Weird doll-like looking thing. Rather attractive, some would be alleged to say. Wields a giant spear, has wacky, flailing hands coming out of her back, but her primary attack is just to kick you in the face. Oh god. I don't remember how the mechanics on this work. I'll just shield up and hope for the best. I can't afford another humiliation. There's no secondary res in this party. But yeah, someone said, let's design a hot Void Queen, and her primary means of attack will be stepping on you. And then they reuse that rig several times per expansion. Forever. Oh, okay. I keep just like accidentally not dying here, and you know what? I'm fine with that. I'll just like follow the tank. Tank seems to know what's up. I still got hit. Alright. And down she goes. That's an easy comm. And no good loot. Away we go. Okay, that was kind of a long one. Here's hoping the next one is not. Ah, crap. A lot of babies in this party. Let's see if they know about the zombies. Considering we had 2 cutscene watchers, I'm gonna guess probably not, but I mean, we'll see how it goes. We'll do the fight once. If we die embarrassingly, then I will explain how the mechanic works. Oh man. 3 a.m. The hours are catching up with me. I'm actually starting to get really tired. My mind is just blank. It's been a long, long week. I've done so much video editing. My brain is on cooldown, but I have to do my mentor roulettes. Gotta get my 10 runs in so the video can get posted on Monday. I'd hit the tank hallowed ground there. But yeah, I was hoping to start today around like 6 p.m. It's just editing took way longer than I expected, which somehow is always the case. I've got this really bad habit of misjudging how long it takes to do things. I don't know how it always happens the exact same way, but it always does. I'll shield myself up. Let's see, we need to hit the zombies. Got him. No more zombies to hit. Okay. That kind of worked out. I didn't have to explain anything. See you later, Liavine. You won't be missed. Oh, look, it dropped healer shoes. Yeah, I mean, sure, why not? I'll take them. But yeah, I got this real bad habit of looking at things and thinking, oh yeah, I could get that done in an hour, you know? That won't take long. And then it ends up, in actuality, being like 3 hours. So I tell myself, oh, I could probably put a whole video together in like 6 hours, no big deal. But then it ends up taking closer to 12. So yeah, that's been my day, that's been my week. This is something you guys might not consider, Or maybe you do. Anyone that's been around the block enough times probably knows, but you ask any kids that you know, nephews, children, what have you, what do you want to be when you grow up? Most of them will say an influencer, what do they say? Content creator, YouTuber, influencer, streamer, whatever, it'll be something like that. Because it's kind of like how if you'd asked them 20 years ago, they would have said, a rock star or movie star or model or whatever, right? Same basic concept. And the same rules apply, right? Because all you ever see is the success, you see the people that made it. But I tell you what, when it comes to making content on the internet, especially YouTube videos, the job is 90% editing. So when my nephew said, I want to be a YouTuber when I grow up, I told him, okay, you better learn how to edit. It's 90% editing. I showed him what an editing timeline looks like, how many edits go into the average video, and how long it takes to do them. And he came back to me and said, you know what, maybe I'll just be a gamer instead. Just like Pio Rayo, my favorite gamer. Let's keep this idiot alive. Let's see, he's still got shields. That means he hasn't taken any damage yet. Tank is dying. Meanwhile, speaking of people taking damage, I wonder how many orbs he can just eat and I just heal him through it. Look, he's got crit shields now. Ain't nothing gonna break his stride. Nobody gonna hold him down. Uh-oh. Alright, it's fine. Go, gadget tank. There's that hallowed ground again. I'm not against invulns. Invulning in dungeon pulls is a good thing. You should do that. If you invuln first pull, it'll usually be off cooldown for the last pull. But if you're gonna use invuln on a dungeon pull, it should be a really big dungeon pull. You don't just invuln for 3 mobs. I mean, it's better than not using it because it's free. You might as well use it. But if you're gonna use it, go all in. There's just no reason not to. I wonder what the game would be like if we had Overwatch medals at the end of every dungeon, you know what I mean? Like damage dealt, damage blocked, healing dealt, accuracy, I'd love to see those statistics. They can you shut up? Cry quieter. She's crying over the worst man in the world. Are you locked out of your DMs or something? There's so many better guys out there. None of this had to happen. Haven't you ever heard of plenty of fish? I don't think you understand how many fish there are. There's so many fish. There's plenty, and some of them even don't suck. But no. Alright, get me out of here. And send me back in somewhere. Oh, we got a refill. Ktisis Hyperboreia. What? Wait, there's no tank? Guess I'm the tank now. I don't care, I'll do it. I've learned from the chat that apparently, the tank and healer left immediately. Guess they didn't want to do this dungeon for whatever reason, and now our ninja's the tank. Oh, we got one. Let's see, I'm not giving up on this. Ninja tank is the best tank. Ah, crap. I rolled a crit ad low, but it came out at the same time as the damage. What a scam. Oh, you guys want to get topical while I'm thinking about it? Because here's one of the reasons why I think that the healer strike is a little bit misguided. This is a thing that's going around lately. Healer strike for Dawn Trail. People are saying that when Dawn Trail launches, they're going to not play healer because healers aren't needed enough in the current balancing of the game. And they were hoping that would change in Dawn Trail, and it looks like it's not going to. But here's the problem. It's not actually a healer problem. It's a casual content problem. Because what sparked that whole thing, I mean, it's this camel has been collecting straws for a long time. It's not just one thing, it's been years in the making, this latest complaint. But the catalyst in this case was some gamers at the media tour managed to clear the first dungeon of the new expansion with no healer. They did a healerless run just to see if they could, and it was easy. No big deal, right? So all of a sudden, healers get mad again. And they're like, oh no, we're obsolete. The devs won't give us anything to do. Game's not balanced. What the heck is the point, right? But here's why I think it's more of a casual content problem. It's not a healer problem exclusively. It's really more of just a difficulty problem kind of across the board. Like, for one, tanks do have a little bit too much self-heal. That I will not deny. But if you were to do that same dungeon with 4 healers, no tank, no DPS, you could absolutely do it. If you were to do that same dungeon with 4 DPS, no healer, no tank, you could probably still do it. Yeah, it would be a little bit slower. You'd have to pull a little bit carefully. You have to balance out your second winds, probably some curing waltz action, but 100% you could do it. You could go 4 tanks, easily clear it. So I don't think it's exclusively a healer problem. I think it's just that the casual content, the dungeons in particular, the story dungeons, are a little bit too easy. They're meant to be accessible to everybody, but as a result, the role balancing breaks down. Healers aren't really that much needed if your tank knows how to cycle mitigations and cycle self-heals. But again, it's not simultaneously, a tank wouldn't be necessary if you had a healer that knew how to cycle mitigations and cycle heals. And so that's where I find the healer strike to be a little bit misguided. I also think it's a little bit silly, while we're on the subject, because the game is designed with built-in trusts, so if nobody plays healer, then everybody that, can't queue without a healer can just queue with trusts. So even if enough people participated in it to where there was a significant increase in queue times, it wouldn't really matter in the long run because people could just run the dungeons with bots. It takes 30 minutes for an average story dungeon run with trusts. DPS can get 30-minute queues in a story dungeon. So yeah, I doubt on one hand that there would even be enough healers participating in a strike for it to matter, but simultaneously the devs have made the game not reliant on players queuing. You can get through all the dungeons with bots, so it's a little bit of a misguided effort. But if there's one thing that the healer strike has accomplished so far is just that it's so much of a meme that everybody's talking about it, I don't think anybody believes it's seriously going to have any impact, but it has got a lot of people talking about the subject, It's got a lot of people talking about job balance, about healer balance, about if healer is too easy or too hard or where it's at. So even if I think the strike is dumb and kind of pointless and not going to actually accomplish anything, the concept of the strike actually got a lot of interesting conversations started, so that is the one credit I can give. God, I can't believe Dawn Trail is 2 weeks away and we've already got our first meme. Now we just need someone to advertise the healer strike on a billboard. I'll tell you one thing about the Final Fantasy XIV community. Whether you love it, hate it, think it's great, think it's awful, I'll tell you what, it's never boring. Oh, don't stand there, senpai. These are line AoEs, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Jumping baby? The baby is jumping? Don't stand there, senpai, no. Nobody pays attention to the jumping baby. When will they learn? Oh my god, 76 HP. Careful there, Black Mage. You might die. Alright, we're gonna want to be on the side. Jumping baby. Yeah, we're good. I think everybody kind of figured it out. They came over here before I started jumping this time, so I think they figured it out. Also, I missed buff alignment because I'm a garbo. Jumping baby. Alright, everybody's chilling. Okay. Always pay attention to the jumping baby. Oh my god, it's 3:30. I can't wait to go to sleep. I think my Black Mage is doing fire starter. Tunt, tunt, tunt. Oh, he's Ramu. I was trying to figure out what rig he is. He's clearly Ramu. That one's easy. I never even spotted that. Alright, now why are you guys taking all that damage? Don't you know it's cringe? What is my Black Mage? Wait a minute. Where's she at? How does she keep getting hit? Interrupt. No? Okay. Damage dealt increased. Whatever. Oh no. No, don't stand in the wall. Oh, alright, thank goodness that's over with. Yeah, tank was good. That's a pretty cool aiming jacket. Okay, there's only one roulette left. Oh, gods have mercy on me. I only hope it's quick. I'd really like to sleep. What is this? A queue time? You'd have me wait 10 seconds, Yoshi P. Oh, please no. Maybe the other tank will just never ready up. Oh, never mind. No, you know what? No, this is fine. This is a one and done. This guy takes 5 minutes. I was really worried for a second there. This could have been so much worse. Why are 5 sprouts doing Odin at 4 a.m.? I don't know. But you know what? It's probably fine. Oh, you little rascals. Dude, that voice is awful. Yeah, so the thing about Odin, the trial rather than the Fate event, is that in trial form, well, I mean, he has the same mechanics as he does on the Fate, but that's just it, right? Odin is a Fate boss. He's only got like 2 or 3 mechanics. You know, he doesn't do that much because he's kind of just a giant punching bag that 100 people are supposed to wail on simultaneously. So when you scale it for 8 people instead, it's a whole different ballgame. So the fight kind of loses its prestige and also a lot of its difficulty. If you've ever done the Odin Fate in the Shroud, it's a rare spawn Fate every, 2 or 3 days, something like that, but it sinks to level 70, and if you've ever done it with a lot of people, this guy kills people left and right. There will be corpses everywhere. Rezzer's working overtime praying for another tick of MP. But yeah, the trial version, which is only on Mentor Roulette, it doesn't show up on any other roulette for some reason, is not remotely as difficult. He's got some hard-hitting attacks, but they're all easy to avoid. And so when you subtract the factor of chaos that comes with 100 people fighting the same boss, there's a lot less room for things to go wrong. As long as we can clear this DPS check, we're fine. We do need to clear the DPS check, though. Okay. Alright. Well, that was a surprisingly generous way to round out the night. Let's see if I get any loot. Oh man, there's a cutscene. Come on, I want the loot. Yay. Okay, that's an interesting night, I tell you that. That was an interesting night. And we did, in fact, walk away with some interesting drops. So let's see if I can cobble together a look from this. Yeah, this is not actually that much to work with. Somehow I think this is gonna be my best fit. I was kind of hoping to hold on to the warg jacket a little bit longer because it's such a unique piece that I feel like it could be cobbled into some kind of really interesting glam with the right accents, but at the same time, finding the pieces that are gonna match it to actually make it good and bring out its potential, that's gonna be extensive. Too extensive of a process considering all I run is Dzemael Darkhold every week, so yeah, while I was inclined to try and keep it as long as possible, I kind of like how this Harlequin Acton is looking. Yeah, I think that's gonna be our glam. So without further ado, I'm gonna go the heck to sleep. Roll the outro. That's going to be all for this week. I got 8 dungeons, 1 trial, and 1 extreme trial, which means our new totals look like this. This session was 2 hours and 20 minutes, meaning our new total time is just under 19 hours. There's still such a long way to go, and I haven't yet figured out what to do with this series for the beginning of Dawn Trail. I'll figure something out, but I'm going to go sleep on it. 1 like equals 1 sleep. Okay, bye.